Hey, you guys, welcome to today's reading, and thank you so much for joining me. We have another rainy day, although it doesn't look like it in the background there because everything is so green from all the water. And right off the bat, starting with a metaphor and 18 on the clock, the moon card, Pisces or Cancer energy, or facing your fears or your dream world could be significant at this time. But let's just dive right in and see what energies are streaming through your life right now. So archangels, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, please guide this reading. Please let me be a clear channel for your divine love, wisdom, and guidance. And let's see what's going on for the viewer, please, spirit. Ooh, powerful agape. I believe this is unconditional love, or at the very least, love. And I know it's a Greek word. And it always makes me think of, interesting that we have all those candles and then the flame at the bottom. But it makes me think of how there's different kinds of love. And I forget which one agape is, but we'll read it from the book at the end. What number is that? 72? I think it's 72, which is interesting in and of itself. And then, yeah, the flame, and then the destroyer. There's, I just heard something about something coming tumbling down, and it's kind of making me think of that, that song or the Black Eyed Peas, like My London Bridge. I forget how that goes. Wow, 2:07 on the clock there. So there's something significant. I did a personal reading a little while back, and I kept getting 27 and 72 like a ridiculous number of times. So that's why it's interesting to me. It reduces to 9, which is the Hermit card, which is Virgo energy. And that does tie in with the flame there as well. The energy of, I'm hearing carrying your own light and torchbearer. So there could be a way in which you're leading the way in a certain connection or relationship. But there's something about your own enlightenment here. There's also something coming through about the way you instinctually respond to circumstances, and maybe just needing to look at that. I'm also getting something about pride, affecting the way you show up. And it's going to be different for all of you. So, but there's something about your spine, and your spine relates to Leo, and Leo is the sun. Oh, interesting, the sun too. Something about masculine energy. I'm also hearing the father now. But yeah, I was inspired to pick out 2 decks that I kind of hate. I don't know why, but I'm sure we'll find out. So yeah, we're using the Light Seers Tarot. I'm sorry. You know, there's nothing wrong with you. I loved you at a time, and now you bother me. And we're beginning with the 10 of Cups. Yeah, that's Mars and Pisces energy. This is unconditional love. Once again, this is union. And that's why I hate it. It's like, it's cringy or something to me. I'm thinking of all these songs that are making me cringe too. And like, what is that feeling of cringing? I feel like it's getting close to like who you are. Like you're cringing at your own truth. There's maybe like a sense of vulnerability, maybe a feeling of being exposed. Because I always look at this, I think it's called the bass clef in that. It's really hard to see, I bet, because it's in white. But, and then it makes me think of that Meghan Trainor song, All About That Bass, and like, I don't know, I'm sorry, which is, because it's so painful when someone doesn't like or appreciate something that you like and appreciate, or it can be painful. Let's keep going though. For the viewer, please, Spirit. I mean, this is a really beautiful set of energies we've got out here so far. Yeah, and it just keeps getting better. Look at that, the Six of Cups. This is Scorpio energy. A lot of water. I did say something about water signs, didn't I? The Moon card, right? Yeah, we're being flooded with water right now. We started off with fire, now we got water, so we got Temperance energy. There's a sense of family and reconciliation energy coming through really strong. There could also be pregnancy, reconnecting with someone from the past, whether that just be in your mind or in reality. There could also be like a grandparent energy coming through here. For the viewer, please, Spirit. Now we have the Hierophant, 616 on the clock too. This could be someone that is wanting to connect with you or even commit to you with the Hierophant. The Hierophant is Taurus energy. It's major arcana as well. And I think it's interesting, I'm just, having this thought right now that it's Taurus energy, which is all about stability, but then it's number 5, which is the number of change and challenge. I'm getting that a connection could be leveling up or increasing in its solidity through conflict and challenge as well. It's like I was just teaching on the weekend, and I was saying something along the lines of, if you can confront your horse in a way that is fair, wow, 7 and 2 again, in a way that is fair, without micromanaging, but have these like healthy, balanced confrontations, you're going to be able to increase your intimacy and therefore your horse's trust in you and respect for you and desire to follow you. But it only works if you do it well, and if your timing is there, if your rhythm is there, and if you're fair and consistent. If there's a lack of consistency, if it's overly emotional, overly volatile, you will degrade the connection. You will erode trust. And 7 of Swords at the bottom there. Something about avoiding emotions could be at play here. Let's see what else for the viewer, please, Spirit. We have the Knight of Swords, air energy. This is the fastest moving knight. And I'm hearing this is the one that is most likely to cause damage. I'm also hearing absconding, which makes me think of scones, yum. But absconding is like stealing or getting away with something. There could also be someone here that is avoidant of commitment because he's coming right after the Hierophant. And now I'm getting Nora Jones, like, come away with me. How does it go? In the night. Come away with me. Yeah, all these, like, it's like making me cringe. I don't know what's going on. You could be being asked to be more vulnerable. Like opening your heart might be the next stage you're at, or in a deeper way. The 9 of Swords at the bottom. Let's pull out the other deck I dislike. Sorry, deck. The Cosmic Slumber Tarot now, and let's clarify. Let's see what's this 10 of Cups for the viewer. What is this? We have the Prince of Swords. 10:01 on the clock. So I think this might be the Knight of Swords again. So someone could be wanting to communicate their feelings. But this guy, he's got blood on his sword. So it makes me a little nervous. Like, it seems like a dangerous kind of energy to have around all that water. Like, there's children. Like, what are you doing with a sword? And like, what the heck? And he does have wings, which are interesting, but it's almost like, and yeah, there's the Five of Swords. It's like, are those wings really attached to your body? Because this is the cosmic slumber. So it's like, is that real? Is it an illusion? I don't think those wings could even lift you off the ground. Like, they're too small. So you could be questioning someone's trustworthiness. Let's see what else for the viewer, please, Spirit. What's the Six of Cups? We have the Hanged One, the Hanged Man, number 12. And I can feel this top card wants to come out, so we'll see what that's about. This is another major arcana, and it's Pisces energy. Oh my God, it's the Five of Swords again. But it wants to jump back into the deck. And then there's the Ten of Cups at the bottom and the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, I'm wondering if your own fears are getting you to question someone's trustworthiness. And with the Hanged One coming out here, there might be some sort of sacrifice that needs to be made. And with the Hermit being here, and we already talked about the Hermit as well, there could be a need for you to take some time alone, maybe incorporate some more silence into your daily practice, just to keep your boundaries clear, to make sure you're not letting other people's energies leak into yours and cause confusion. This, the Hanged Man is about stillness and peace. I've recently upped my magnesium dosage as well. So that, which is coming to mind, so that could be of interest to you, looking into taking magnesium. Yeah, what an interesting channel. Okay, there's the Five of Swords though. This is Venus in Aquarius. This is coming out underneath the Hierophant. Why did I say it like that? I had an accent. And there's the Nine of Swords again. Yeah, so there's something coming out about like commitment issues. And it's even that, saying that makes me cringe. Like, commitment issues, it's not, is there such thing as a commitment issue? Or like, it's just a matter of defining, like, what are you committed to? And someone might be committed to winning at all costs, which, yeah, I guess that's not very nice. There's the Ace of Cups though. Let's see what else. What's this Knight of Swords? What wants to be communicated? The Four of Wands, Four of Torches in this deck. This is the card of union. This is Venus in Aries energy. This is like passionate love. This is knowing what you want and running towards it. But in this deck, she's just sleeping or meditating. Fascinating. Seven of Pentacles at the bottom. What's at the bottom of this deck? The Nine of Swords. Yeah, someone's past is getting in the way, I'm hearing. Let's now get the deck that I love to clarify. And this could be, yeah, like if you are struggling to see things from a different perspective with the Hanged Man here, it might be helpful to talk to people that you know and love to get their perspective on it. The, the Hermit keeps coming out. So it could also be that you are the only one that has the answer because you're the only one that knows what you want. And I'm wondering too if this is talking about two people that are in a very similar energy but have a very different way of expressing it. And I'm not even sure why I'm saying that. It makes me, just because, well, the Knight of Swords being on the top and bottom row makes me feel like there are two anxious energies that are kind of bouncing off of each other because of tension. So now we have the Page of Pentacles coming out. 15:51 on the clock. So Capricorn energy. This is a grounded offer. I'm hearing a new beginning. And something about that pentacle glowing, and it kind of looks like he's looking at his phone screen too. So this could be a connection. Yeah, like, oh my God, now I'm hearing Kiss Me Through the Phone. What the heck? All these like older cringy songs. And yeah, that's what's making it cringy to me, is that it's like, it's older, but it's not old. Like, it's not vintage. It's just like, what is that? It's like self-judgment, I guess. It's like, I used to be like that, but now I'm not. Like, now I have these new things. And with the Six of Cups here and with the Hanged Man, that does seem like you could read that as getting a different perspective on who you were as a child or in the past. It's also something about with the Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups and the Prince of Swords, it's like recognizing the role you play in certain group dynamics and how you show up differently depending on who you're around. Yeah, for the viewer, please, Spirit, what's this? Six of Cups and the Hanged One. We have the Nine of Cups. This is the card of wish fulfillment. This is Jupiter in Pisces. A lot of water. This is like, I'm hearing expanded emotional world, expanded emotional thinking. Oh my God. And now I'm hearing that song, You Don't Know What You've Got Till It's Gone. And it's like, what are even the lyrics? Da, 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 da. Put up a parking lot. Oh, it always seems to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone. Yeah, so again, with that message of taking time alone, maybe some meditation could be helpful here too. Just to give yourself the time and the space to digest. And you know what that sounds like? That sounds like the card I dislike the most. The Two of Swords. Allowing yourself to be undecided. Allowing yourself to weigh your options. Let's see what this Hierophant and the Five of Swords is. The Queen of Cups wants to come out, or she tried to come out, but I need full commitment. Yeah, so you could be feeling that way. Oh, there's a Three of Swords. This feels like blocking your heart, like not letting someone know that they hurt you, because the heart is on the back of the card, but on the front, all you see is, it's a shield. And this is a card of your heart and your mind being on two different pages. Interesting, because pages is making me think of Page of Pentacles. So it's like maybe two different love languages as well. This is also being like limited from those Libran energies of balance, harmony, and relationship. And there could be an element of self-sabotage here with the Five of Swords. What's this Knight of Swords with the Four of Wands, Four of Torches? There's the Emperor. Interesting. He didn't fully come out, but I'm going to take him. And that is how you know the path forward. When you have that desire to just go, there's something about that energy, and that's Aries energy, and it's coming up over top of the Aries Venus. And if there's a lack of self-trust, it's like maybe that level of desire is the only thing that can be trusted in a way. It's like, I'm not going to move with a gentle touch. I'm not going to move in a steady, measured way. It's like this all or nothing kind of energy. And there's the Moon over top of the Ten of Cups. And the Emperor is also divine masculine energy. It's Aries energy typically, but also kind of Capricorn energy, which is that of someone, yeah, he's got his full armor on. There is definitely the potential for emotional masking here. And this could also just be the energy of being, I'm hearing succinct in and of yourself, which it's not really how I'd use that word. But there's something about like just being good on your own. $44 could be significant, which does reduce to 8, which is either like infinity or karma. There's the Sun and the Ace of Swords. And I'm hearing it's up to you to decide. And I just saw the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups. Okay, one more tarot deck because we're feeling excessive. We have the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Coins. So someone's feeling stuck in the past, caught up, emotionally dysregulated because of something they planted is coming to fruition, but it's like they didn't realize the seeds they planted. And there's the King of Wands, one more card, and the Two of Coins. This card also, the Strength in the World. There's the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Wands. Sorry, Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Coins in this deck. 333 on the clock there. Yeah, so now I'm getting the energy too that with the Eight of Swords over top of the Prince of Swords feels like someone that wants to communicate but doesn't know what to say. There's a feeling of like their hands being tied, of being constricted, of being bound. But it's not for a lack of trying. It's almost like Chinese finger trap energy, where like the harder you struggle and try to escape, the more stuck you become. The Seven of Coins over top of the Hanged One just feels exhausting. It feels like, yeah, a lot of patience is required here. And this could lead to a lot of sweetness and emotional fulfillment with the Nine of Cups and the Six of Cups being on top of it. Or it could just be like having enough self-love to allow yourself to move slowly. I'm hearing something about like being like gangly as well. Oh, interesting. Makes me think of ganglion, which is like something about the nervous system and the brain. But I also think lymph nodes too. there's something about, someone might have like really long limbs here, which makes me think of like Gemini energy. But there's something about like, yeah, having a small body and long limbs. That's like kind of structurally vulnerable. Yeah, I don't know if that made sense. I want to keep going into it, but I feel like I'll get lost. Yeah. So yeah, someone could be feeling like structurally unsound. They could feel like they can't take a lot of jostling because of some sort of instability. With the Knight of Wands, King of Wands, interesting though. King of Wands over top of the Five of Swords, that does give me the energy of structurally unsound. And the Two of Coins over top of the Four of Torches just doesn't make sense to me. It's like juggling something that isn't meant to be juggled. It's meant to be like a place of safety and stability. But the King of Wands with the Five of Swords just feels like, don't push me because like I'm volatile. Like, don't push me because like I don't know what I'll do. I'm not in control of myself. That's scary. I don't know. Let's do this one. Okay, for the viewer, please, Spirit. I'm hearing something about a gratitude journal. Could be helpful at this time. Okay. We have surrender. Yeah, so that's the energy of the Hanged Man. It's been coming out here and there. That's coming up over top of the Eight of Swords too. So yeah, that is the only way to get your vision back, I'm hearing. We have sadness and then confidence, fascinatingly. Sadness is coming up over top of the Six and Nine of Cups, the Seven of Coins, and the Hanged Man. And then we have happiness. Oh, and ideation at the end. That one always makes me nervous. It sounds negative to me. It sounds like delusional. We might have to look at that one from the book. The bottom of the deck, we have caution. There definitely could be like ideation underneath the Emperor makes me feel like father wound energies, or I'm hearing misattributing like positive traits to organizations, or like the Emperor can be a person or it can be just authority figures. Confidence with the King of Wands and the Five of Swords, the Three of Swords. What was the other one over there? The Hierophant. Feels like, yeah, there's maybe some masking going on here. And also like false, like surface level confidence that doesn't really run deep. And so like you scratch the surface and then now I'm hearing that song. It all comes down. Telling you all falls down. I forget what that's called. There's something about giving into the sadness that leads to wish fulfillment too, which I think is interesting. But it feels really accurate. It feels really true. And there's something about like letting there's space for sadness, there's space for discomfort, there's space for pain. And how in opening that space and allowing what we would think of as negative emotions to come in, it also allows them to move out more quickly. It allows new beginnings to come in. And there's something about, yeah, having the confidence to be hurt. Having the confidence, or it takes a lot of confidence to be hurt. And maybe it takes a lot of confidence to commit and to show up for relationships and to take the consequences of your actions. it's like having the confidence as well to like mess up a relationship, potentially. Like knowing that's a possibility, but choosing yourself anyway. And by choosing yourself, I mean choosing to be authentic. And I kind of stumbled on authentic there, and it's making me think of like AU, which is the symbol for gold on the periodic table. And it's drawing me back to the Page of Pentacles and the Emperor, like these glowing orbs, which is the solar plexus, confidence energy. It's also like your divinity. It's also divine masculine energy. And it's energetic protection as well for the feminine. So whatever you're going through right now could be increasing your resiliency. We got this card last time, the Cayman and Poppy Dreams. And I just got back from, well, I mean, not just, I've been home for a while now, but from California, and this is their flower. Isn't it? The poppy. So I think we'll get another card, but this one we got in reverse, so I'm gonna read the reverse meaning. But interesting too that it's dreams, and I used, what is it called? The Cosmic Slumber. Yeah, Tarot. Interesting. Another one for the viewer, please, Spirit. And it's something about like the practical steps. What practical steps can you take for bringing your dreams into reality? And then the Nine of Cups can have a dream-like or wish fulfillment energy, right? As well as the Hanged Man. Okay. Oh, I love it. We got the Opossum and Peony, Bashfulness. This is number, no way, no it's not. It's 28. 32, 23 on the clock there though, which is 5-5, which is 10. So, yeah, 28 also equals 10, so something's coming to an end. 10 you all falls down. I'll try to link all those songs below. I mean, maybe not the cringy ones, actually. What else do we need? Let's get... I think we're going to get all the oracles at once, and then we'll read them. For the viewer, please, Spirit. Bashfulness. What does that even mean? It makes me think of, like, being humble, maybe a little bit embarrassed, but it's a different word than that, so it must have a different meaning. Bashfulness. It also sounds like full of hurt to me. Interesting. We got those two 10s, and you know, 10s are the end, but they're also a new beginning. And then we got number 1. Oh my gosh. And then number 2 at the bottom. This is the beauty way of the Navajo. Hoso. I just assume that's how you pronounce it. Interesting. We did get the world at the bottom too. Yeah, which is the end of a cycle. Yeah. Something around your fears. Oh, and we're also going to get some advice here too. For the viewer, please, Spirit. Advice. Follow the moon. Yeah, I was just thinking how we got the moon card at the bottom there. And that's how we started the reading. And the moon is like your intuition. It's your emotional navigation system, I'm hearing. It's divine feminine energy. And yeah, look at how the water, that is such a, I've never appreciated this image before, but how she's like holding the skirts of her dress up and then it's turning into water. Like, oh my God. There's something very evocative about that image for me. See the truth. Calm in the storm and let your emotions flow. Those feel like two different energies, but maybe, yeah, it's about knowing when to like rest in your feminine energy, when to, I thought there was 2 cards there. Oh my gosh. I was literally going to say, okay, we got embrace the masculine. But I was going to say, like, with calm in the storm, this feels like masculine energy, and let your emotions flow feels like feminine energy. And it's like knowing when to be one or the other. Even those images are kind of similar. There's something about, this polarity between divine masculine and divine feminine. Interesting too that we did get that Emperor card as well, which is divine masculine energy. And that number 1, that initiation energy, is masculine energy. And we all have both energies within us. And we have love without condition at the bottom of the deck. Maybe this is about identifying too who is the calm in the storm for you. Okay, so now let's start with agape. This is one of the last cards. So it's it is unconditional love and devotion. So it says, what if instead of putting yourself at the center of your spiritual practice, you put God, Goddess, or nature at the center? How would this change your approach? Such is the energy of agape. It is alive when we are in awe and wonder, our breath taken away by the sacred force that surrounds us and asks for nothing in return. This card can indicate a spiritual initiation that stretches your capacity to love and serve. You sense the earthly as the heavenly and vice versa. Such an initiatory moment can appear in any form, and like a healing balm to the modern soul, its effects last a lifetime. The agape card may also suggest you reassess what you worship every day, consciously or unconsciously. What are you elevating? Where does the sacred ladder you climb ultimately lead to? When light, service, reverence, honor, joy. When dark, spiritual bypassing, righteousness. Yeah, and it says the Greek word agape informs the English word agape. To have the mouth agape is to be awestruck by something of breathtaking delight. We are made humble once again. Wow. And then it says, agape can also be felt as an overwhelming love of family, partner, community. Recognize it by a deep swell of gratitude. Yeah, and this is on page 211, which is another 4. Okay, I'm feeling humbled. I'm feeling humbled. This reading is doing its job. Okay, number 1 now. Let's see what this card has to offer. It says, you are my sacred earth child, and I am your divine mother, earth mother. With unconditional love, I provide all that you want and need so that you may fulfill your sacred destiny. We will always belong to each other. With abundance and generosity, I support you, revealing the divine beauty meant for you so that joy and awe, wow, that's amazingly similar to the agape card, shall fill your soul. Relax now. It is time for you to be healed. There is a beautiful solution available. Do not place your faith in worry or stress. Allow life to unfold. That's crazy. When I opened that frequency deck, I opened right to the unfold card too. It's one of my also least favorite cards in that deck. I just don't like the way it looks. Like there's something about going towards like what doesn't feel good. And I don't know how to express that because there are so many things that don't feel good. Like, how do you, I don't know. I'm just as lost as you are. Probably more, honestly. Okay, let's see. It says, allow life to unfold as you relax and give yourself permission to rest within the vastness and beauty of nature, you will become receptive to the best way to handle things. Don't try to figure it out by force. Let go and trust what is needed is coming to you at the perfect time and in the perfect way. Your peaceful mind shall perceive readily and accurately all that you need to know. The beauty way reminds you that beneath the noise, beneath your worries and concerns, there is oneness between you and life. Even if your world may feel chaotic at times, even if you fear that you have gone off track, the path that will return you to peace, beauty, balance, and harmony is always here for you. Just like I was saying, those are the themes, Libran themes, that, we're separated from in those 3 of Swords, 5 of Swords energies. It says you do not have to become stressed or exhausted to fix what isn't working. Solutions can come to you more easily when you allow yourself to drop out of the pain and into the pleasure of the beauty way. I can't actually finish reading this because it's too boring. I'm sorry. I hope that was good enough. I felt like it was saying the same thing over and over again. It was the same stuff that I'd already been saying. So, yeah. Where's this book? Why am I not seeing it? Because it's right there. Okay. Let's go to 20 and see what it says in reverse. It says, okay, maybe this is right. It says, your head is in the clouds. Instead of dwelling in fantasy, think about the practical steps you can take to achieve your wildest dreams. 4144 on the clock. Let's see what this bashfulness card is about. 28. Those are the numbers of Saturn, which is the planet of karma and responsibility, I want to say. Okay, it says to play possum is to remain quiet and still when faced with danger. The expression comes from the opossum's unique reaction to fear. It keels over and pretends to be dead. This is an instinctual response and an effective one. Spotting what appears to be a dead opossum, predators will often lose interest. Similarly, the beautiful peony flower is associated with bashfulness. According to Greek mythology, nymphs who wish to hide from mortal eyes would disguise themselves as peonies. Upright, you may wish to hide away from the world. That is Virgo energy, the Hermit. While periods of solitude are necessary and healthful, be sure your retreat isn't driven by fear. And it says, how do I respond to fear, instinctually or otherwise? Fascinating. Fascinating indeed. So now I'm just like taking this all in and seeing if there's like a cohesive message beyond let that shit go. Let that shit go. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna clean up these cards and you guys are welcome to join me. More might come out or I might be done. We don't know. We don't know. But there's definitely something about like embrace the masculine. Embrace the masculine. And it says be patient there. I'm hearing something like you don't know the strength it takes to conceal this victory. Almost as if there's someone that feels like they are victorious because they met you, because they get to engage with you, and yet simultaneously there's a way in which they're blocked, a way in which they can't come forward fully. This could simply just be a lack of confidence. It could be financial constraints. or just a limiting mindset or perspective. It could be that whatever energy you're in is pushing them into the opposite polarity and creating stagnation or instability. We were getting that energy. Or even not instability, but like rigidity. It's like if you're riding a horse that's slow and like on the lazy side, and then you start to increase your energy, and basically you end up working harder than the horse, then you're just like teaching the horse how to stay lazy. And it's your own lack of patience and faith in the horse. Oh my God, this is the only card that's in reverse, and it's this little bitch, the Two of Swords. Yeah, but yeah, your own lack of patience will get you to play yourself out of your hand, and that's the Knight of Swords energy. And I'm getting something about like causing harm unintentionally because of like a violent mind or violent thoughts. And by violent, I just kind of mean fast. But I'm also hearing something about some sort of coping mechanism is in the process of being outgrown. Like valuing peace over anything else. There's the Nine of Swords again, over top of the Four of Wands. There's like a fear of commitment, a fear of connection. Ten of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. Yeah, this could be inherited fear. And there's something about this deck I don't even like the feel of, but like right now it feels kind of nice. But I typically don't like how thick the cards are. Maybe that's the energy of like bringing out these decks I don't like. It's like, yeah, with the Wheel and the World and that 10 energy, and the Wheel is another 10. It's like going back to something you once loved. And that's what the unconditional love is, because it's unconditional, which means like you show up as you please. And then there's Thanatos, which is just like that destroyer energy. It's like letting go or dropping the part of yourself that gets in the way of love. And I just heard upgrade. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know if that made sense to you, if it was helpful, but it was enjoyable on this end. Even using decks I don't normally like. It was fun. It was like an adventure. I don't really see why still, like what was unique about the deck. But I'm opening up to the Ten of Cups again, and the rainbow is attracting me. So there could be some LGBTQ, I think that's all the letters, people listening. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna let this go now. Embrace the masculine, do your homework, see the truth, and I'll see you soon, guys. Bye.